Although The Simpsons has hinted at Ralph Wiggum's secret parentage before, Season 36, Episode 13 all but confirmed one dark fan theory. But before we get into it, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like and comment on the video, and if you're able, please sign up for channel memberships for exclusive content, which really helps us out. Anyway, let's get back to Springfield. So, it's not surprising that The Simpsons has spawned a lot of fan theories. The animated family sitcom is officially the longest-running scripted primetime American TV show in history, and with over 780 episodes to its name, The Simpsons now boasts a cast of thousands. As such, it makes sense that there are fan theories about The Simpsons supporting characters like Ned Flanders, Principal Skinner, and Milhouse Van Houten. However, the show's longevity also complicates its canon. While The Simpsons has set up gags years before they were paid off, the show isn't always so consistent with its canon. Often, The Simpsons contradicts major elements of the show's fictional universe, even changing details as basic as Homer's birth date from episode to episode. Showrunner Matt Selman argued in a post on X that this was due to the elastic canon of The Simpsons, which allows the cartoon to change its continuity from one episode to the next. While the elastic canon of The Simpsons can set up some great gags, this approach also lets the show confirm discomfiting fan theories without fully committing to them. In Season 36, Episode 13, The Last Man Expanding, Chief Wiggum begins using a weight loss drug that parodies Ozempic and soon starts boasting to his colleagues Lou and Eddie about his newfound joie de vivre. Wiggum says that his sex life has been reignited by the drug and tells his co-workers that he and his wife Sarah may even have another child as a result. As Wiggum is speaking, he notes that his son looks very similar to Lou, one of two of Wiggum's colleagues who almost always work alongside him. Lou looks panicked but says nothing, with the last man expanding cutting to a close-up of his suspicious wide-eyed face. The theory that Lou is secretly Ralph's father has been around for a long time, primarily because the pair look fairly similar. While Season 36 answered another mystery one episode earlier, The Last Man Expanding seemed to prove this hypothesis true. However, while Eddie's glance seems pretty damning, this doesn't mean that he is necessarily Ralph's father. For one thing, Wiggum has been known to treat his subordinates and civilians terribly, abusing his power without much motive. As such, Eddie may be worried about Wiggum's growing suspicious of Ralph's parentage and the consequences of the chief's theorizing, even if it isn't true. For another, the claim that Ralph and Eddie look alike doesn't hold all that much water, even though an earlier episode did jokingly confirm that the police officer was his biological father. In Season 34, Episode 3, Lisa the Boy Scout, The Simpsons confirmed that Eddie was Ralph's father. Wiggum angrily confronted his wife about this, but it's important to note that none of these scenes from the episode were part of the show's canon. Much like The Simpsons supporting star Milhouse leaving Springfield for Atlanta in Episode 36, Episode 1, Bart's Birthday, this outing was swiftly retconned when the show revealed that this was all a parody of melodramatic, poorly plotted TV shows. As a non-canon episode, much of Lisa the Boy Scout was devoted to wild fan theories. The episode offered an explanation for how the show seemingly predicts the future, as well as revealing that wise guy Raphael's many occupations had a surreal Lovecraftian explanation. Thus, The Simpsons' confirmation of Ralph's parentage was non-canonical, and the question of who his actual father is remains open, and this is arguably better for the series. In terms of personality, Ralph is clearly Chief Wiggum's son. As such, it wouldn't make sense for the show to reveal that Eddie is Ralph's real father in The Simpsons. Ralph's dimness could be a result of Chief Wiggum's parenting rather than inheriting his father's personality genetics. However, since Sarah Wiggum has never played a major role in the series to date, it would be strange to suddenly reveal that she had been concealing the identity of Ralph's father for years. In an era when The Simpsons Season 36 doesn't even feature Bart in many of its episodes, the choice to focus on Ralph's parentage would be a bizarre and pointless one. Ralph is a fan favorite precisely because his mindless naivety is a sweeter version of his father's worrying ignorance, and The Simpsons would complicate both Chief Wiggum and Ralph by revealing their relationship was more complex than it seemed. So leave it alone.